Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader. It's Monday, August 31st, and these are the charts of the day. Most of the stocks we're going to talk about today are medical, biotech-related stocks that just are looking fantastic and really ignored the market for the most part today, being down on the day. As you can see, CryoLife, which is involved in medical appliances and equipment, after a down channel was distinctly enforced, formed a multi-month base, broke out on volume with a price breakaway surge here in early August, and back to fill for a couple of days, broke out again on secondary volume, and then extended it up to 820 from a move of about 507 over the course of a 2-week period. Over the last 4 or 5 days, you can see that actually it's about 6 days now. The stock's formed the beautiful bull flag right near the point at which it broke above resistance. Low volume, great technicals, holding up extremely well. Looks like this one can surge again, and I'd look for this to extend to 10 plus, 10.5 area, my trading target. HLCS had a really strong session today, and as you can see, popped out of the base pattern. The January high and then the early August high were similar. It exploded, took that out on Friday and followed through today with the big pop. And as you can see, the downtrend has been broken, the base has been broken, the volume has really been extraordinary in the last 3 weeks. And the move of the last couple of days has taken it from about $1.25 up to $3.50, nearly tripling in just a couple of days. Up $1.05 today, or 60% in 1 day. Could be a significant move. Obviously, the price volume surge. My next target is up around the 4 3/4, 5 zone. We'll see if we can get there. Jazz remains in his rising channel, and each of the volume patterns, each of the strong moves that have come with nice volume, and then it's settled down on low volume. Over the course of the last 3 or 4 sessions, it's been bucking up against the 740 area. Today it peaked out to 757, but backed off. Still, it looks to me like this is a stock that's headed for the top of this channel up around 11.5 over the course of the next few weeks potentially. Nanometrics is just an outstanding looking pattern. Wanted to point that out to you. Extended again today, up another 47 cents or 8% on 659,000. By the way, that volume doesn't sound like a lot, but for Nanometrics, that was the heaviest volume going back 4 years or so. So, very positive outlook for that one technically, and I'll have a target around the 8 3/4, 9 zone. Nanovax, similar to Jazz, BCRX, and several of the others, and particularly some of the stocks that are vaccine-oriented stocks. As you can see, rising channel in force. The stock has been getting some nice volume in the last 3 of the last 4 days. All 3 of those were up days, as you know. The one day it was a down day was when the volume backed off. But balance of power, money stream, and OBV all strong. Looking for at the top of the channel to be tested up around the 735 to 750 zone, maybe even as high as 8.5 up towards the lateral price resistance up in that zone. OCLS. What I like about this one is after this big pop here and then a retest that failed, the stock was in a very, very orderly 2-month declining channel. Tried to break out a couple weeks ago and backed off, got very narrow, very quiet, got squeezed into the apex of a coil here, very low volume, and today popped. 1.4 million up 24 cents or 11% nearly. Notice today's high and where it backed off up around the 265.70 zone. If it can get through that, I think the stock would quickly test 3, and if it gets about across 3, then you may be on your way for more significant price progress. My target's around 4 3/4 on it. SCLN, outstanding chart pattern and accelerating. Look at this rising channel, very tight, orderly, flag, 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 and now the stock is spiking up on volume. Looking for a move that takes it quickly to 5.5, top of that channel there. But beyond that, move up towards the 7 1/4, 7.5 area. It should be doable. I see no signs of deterioration whatsoever in the technical trend. SPPI, which we added today, has broken out of this wedge, settled in for a couple days on low volume, and then today took off again. I just think this, now that it's taken out the June high, that it could be on its way. There's supposed to be some FDA potential drug approval next week. If that occurs, we could see a stock in the low to mid-teens. SQNM has righted itself and is coming on strong today, up 21%, up $1.11 at 639, closing near that session highs. Top of the channel measures are about 8.5. Therefore, that's my trading target, and the technicals are starting to improve as well. Star of the day today was SVA, jumped 339 or 53.6%, but on an intraday basis had two really nice moves. Nearing the top of the channel here, but with momentum and volume the way it is, this thing could really accelerate and get into the low teens short term. And lastly, WX. I like the way this chart looks. I like the 45-degree angle rising channel. I like the fact that technicals have held up during all pullbacks. Especially like the current 5 or 6 day pullback on low volume, very low volume. Testing the moving averages here. Looking for the stock to do something similar to what it did here and make a move to retest the highs up around 13.25 area. But beyond that, a top of the channel type look up towards that 16 area is very, very possible. And so I'd look for that for WX. That's it for tonight. Talk to you later. Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the tech